All right, all right, all right. Michael Chaos, the Arrow Podcast. You already know what it is. With Bay. Yo, let's go over this Super Bowl dub. Yo, my cheeks were clenched for a very long time. The entire game being a long time. Let's jump in.
Red and gold. Red and gold. Red and gold.
All right. Michael Chaos, the Arrow Podcast once again. And we gonna jump right into it, fellers. Yo, if you're not a fan of the Chiefs or the 49ers, and you are a fan of football, you're a fan of the sport, or you just like Super Bowls, man, was that a game for you? If you're a 49ers fan, well, the game ended like it usually always does against us. So, can't be too surprised about that. Sorry, man. Sorry. But if you're a Chiefs fan, and if you're a part of Chiefs Kingdom, oh, man. Cheeks were clenched all game long. And you know what? Before I get, too deep into all of this, I do want to say my condolences to all the families of that tragedy. BS that happened, man. Straight up bull. Straight baloney, bro. Hot dog, water dog, like that. Now, because of these fools, these three pathetic, useless bums that belong in homeless shelters, because of these three losers whose lives are gladly, thankfully over with, who can rot in a cage now, they might change some things around with these parades. I hope they don't respond that way. I ain't never seen nothing like that. I don't want to get too much into that, but I do. My heart goes out to all the families, man, and the young woman, the young lady that was killed. I believe it was a DJ at the radio station out there in KC. I visit KC a few times. Love Kansas City, man. And, yeah, man, unfortunately stuff like, that seems to be happening. So, but once again, my condolences. But let's go into that game, fellas. That game, bro. Okay. First off, I don't even know where to start. Their defense, okay? Usually when you say, you could be a professional analyst all you want. It doesn't matter, bro. Usually you talk about something. You sit here and talk about something before the Super Bowl. And you think something's going to happen, and it never really does. Maybe a few things here and there that you did talk about or conversate with, about, happen. But most of the time, it's usually the opposite. And the opposite was the 49ers defensive line. I didn't see that happening, bro. It looked like the first Super Bowl where Mahomes was sacked 5 times in the first Super Bowl against the 49ers. He obviously wasn't sacked 5 times this time. 5 times or 4? 4 or 5. I believe it was 5 in the first Super Bowl, which was Super Bowl 54. I believe he was sacked 5 times. I believe he was sacked 3 times this Super Bowl 58. And, I didn't see that coming. I thought we were going to be the ones with the most sacks. Our D-line did show up. We had quite a few pressures, a lot of pressures. Definitely seeing as if Charles Omenihu, which it did concern me, Charles Omenihu being out this game. Excuse me, you guys. It did concern me a little bit. We didn't seem to miss a beat too much. The running game, Christian McCaffrey did a little less, even though he had 80 yards, but he still did less than what I thought he was going to do, thankfully. They found a way to stop that guy. Their offense got rocked. It got destroyed. We'll get into that. We destroyed their offense, bro, period. Their offense got destroyed. Their defense, they got too cocky. I actually watched the mic'd up. There was actually a segment, not a segment, but they had these guys. Who was, I forget their name. One of them was Ryan Clark, I believe. Jay Cutler was on there too. They did a segment where they kind of narrated throughout points in the Super Bowl, and they showed the mic'd up version, so you're able to hear everything. And I was kind of shocked, bro, what I was hearing from the 49ers. I mean, they really thought they was going to win this game. They really thought they was going to win this game. They got too cocky, just like last time when they was dancing around after they caught a few picks. So it seems like that's just the culture of the 49ers. They just seem to, act like they've won games before they won games. I believe something Eleanor, whatever the hell he is, some basic cornerback for the 49ers who's literally average, who's ain't nothing, probably won't even be there next year. Amador, whatever the hell his name, I don't even know who it was, number 31. I don't know who he is because he's nobody. But anyways, he was talking about how Patrick Mahomes was basic and how he was going to prove and show that he was basic. And how'd that turn out for you, buddy? Yeah, exactly. So anyways, I don't know, man. I just don't like when people talk like that, bro. We never really talk like that. Now, you can talk trash. Oh, you can't do nothing, right? But you can't sit there and tell the only guy playing football right now that has 3 rings, that had 2 rings. The only quarterback, I should say. I'm pretty sure there's more people that have whatever. But the only quarterback starting right now that has more than 1 ring is Patrick Mahomes. Well, now he has 3. I believe he's the only player in the NFL right now that has 3 rings. But anyways, you can't tell a 2 times MVP, 2 times Super Bowl MVP, and go on the field and go to your teammates and be like, yeah, he's basic. We're going to show he's basic. Yeah. And then he turned around and showed you why you are basic, which you are. And what accolades do they have? Right. Exactly. So, anyways, it just kind of it irritated me a little bit, grinding my gears a little bit. I mean, obviously, it's not like I'm a 2-time Pro Bowler or MVP, but I wouldn't sit there and say someone else isn't when they are, So, it's a point blank period. Can't call somebody like that basic, dog. Like, that's the dumbest bullshit I've ever heard. Really. And that's probably why y'all lost. And y'all did the same thing last time when y'all were talking like y'all was going to win the game and y'all didn't. So, what it sounded like to me is on the sidelines, the 49ers were just trying to tell themselves that they could win this game when they seen that they were going to probably lose. I just seen a whole bunch of spaghettios. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, but let's get into let's go back to the defense. Now, they were talking too much. In the beginning of the game, they was playing like how they was talking. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. All right? That defense, I did not think was going to show up like that. Their secondary has been shaky all playoffs. They got ran on throughout playoffs. I mean, their secondary actually has been shaky against every good quarterback they've played. So, that was 1. 2, their running defense was egregious again in the playoffs specifically. In the playoffs, their running back, their running defense was egregious, or had been egregious. So I thought that Pacheco was going to do a little more. I surely didn't think he would fumble. Bro. Isaiah Pacheco. 2 hands on the ball, dog. Like, I understand you guys won. I understand it's over with. Whatever. 2 hands on the ball, fam. You can't fumble in the Super Bowl, Christian McCaffrey. But yeah, Pacheco, you can't fumble in the Super Bowl, dog. And going back to real quick, Christian McCaffrey, who fumbled. Did you think that the Kansas City Chiefs or somebody from the Chiefs pulled the alarm? Yeah. That bugged me a little bit, man. Dude was yapping, talking about, oh, I know it wasn't a coincidence, and I know that, it was probably somebody that did it, and it wasn't just, that it just happened. Yeah, bro. Y'all, the 49ers, look, I'm going to tell y'all, man, I was cool before, all right? I was cool with I had love for I ain't have no love. The only love I had was because we got Alex Smith and we got Trevarius Ward originally from the 49ers. And so I was like, well, thanks, 49ers, right? You know what I mean? Because Alex Smith did change our franchise, and those of you that are a part of Chiefs Kingdom know that. So, but now, dog, after that game, listen to how they talk. I don't like the 49ers, bro. Don't like the 49ers. I think they're a bunch of crybabies, bums. And I think that they need to, take a look in the mirror if they want to win a Super Bowl. All right? And quit complaining about alarms going off and you not getting enough sleep when you're waking up 30 minutes prior to that alarm going off. Come on, dog. Then, you got dudes after the game talk about, we didn't know the OT rules. Either no, we didn't score a touchdown, and we actually kicked a field goal. So guess what? The OT rules wouldn't have even applied because you didn't score a touchdown. Right. Guys, come on. Fam. Yeah. Niners. There you go. Right there. Okay? Don't forget it. All right? Niner fans. Yeah. You guys can go to homeless shelters as well. Nah, I took that look. I got a few homies that are Niners fans. Hold on. But nah, y'all understand. Y'all feel where I'm coming from. Chiefs Kingdom, right? So, yeah. But anyways, and even Raider fans. Actually, let's not get into that. We won't get in. Raiders are, yeah. By the way, we won our Super Bowl in their new stadium, first Super Bowl in Las Vegas that we took. Oh, also, the Broncos, John Elway, gave us the Super Bowl trophy. Sorry, guys. It's just hilarious. Speechless. You know what I mean? Pretty funny. The irony in giving us the Lombardi trophy. That walk had to have been shameful in some shape, way, or fashion, right? But anyways, I can't sit here and just act like, because I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I can't sit here and act like we just steamrolled the 49ers. That wasn't what all that was about, because I tell you what, that was the roughest, most irritating, most nail-biting, gear-grinding, hairline receding, skin pigmentating, head inflating, earlobes hanging game that I've ever watched, bruh. I've watched some games that have pissed me off, fam. Specifically, I'll tell y'all. And if you are a Chiefs fan or you know a lot about the Chiefs, and I mean a lot to where you can go back this far, then you're going to know how this felt. But this game, in some shape, way, or fashion, was harder to watch than the Colts coming back on us in the playoffs with Alex Smith. Yeah. And I guarantee you, if you're a Chiefs fan in Chiefs Kingdom, you feel that. You know. Now, obviously, it's a different outcome, right? We won the game. But during the game, come on. We was all... those of you, let me know. If, those of you, because, I will start a GoFundMe for TVs. Because, there might have been a few TVs broken after that game, dog. Because, I tell you what, I had to wipe mine off because it had nothing but saliva on it. Yeah, my TV was full of saliva. It looked like Wet and Wild. Yeah. So, yeah, that was a rough game to watch, fellas. Their defense came out, shocked me. Our offense came out. Now, our offense, I didn't know what version of our offense was going to get. If you listen to my last video, I didn't know what version of offense we was going to get, so I wasn't surprised about that. But our defense proved that defenses still win championships. And fortunately, we just had the better defense that day because it was a defensive game. And that's what the league had turned into. If you guys notice, league-wide, the scoring was down. I don't know if you people noticed. The league-wide, the scoring was down. Offense was down. Scoring was down. People were not scoring. Offenses were more stagnant than ever. The numbers were down. Everybody. Touchdowns, yards, everything. So I knew midway this year that this was going to be a defensive Super Bowl. I knew it. And it was. But the Eagles game is when I realized that we could win the Super Bowl. That's when I really knew. And remember, guys, that's due to the amount of drops that had me nervous. Now, if you go and watch my videos, I still had faith, but I was nervous. But after that Eagles game, the Eagles lost, and we lost that game. But our defense, I knew it was for real after that game. So, that's right, fellas. Now, I don't want to drag this video on too long, okay? Chiefs Kingdom, pop champagne, do all that thing, you know what I'm saying? And this is a few days later, but guess what? I'm still popping champagne, man. All month long, if you follow my Instagram, Chaos Baby, KAOZBABY, I am going to be posting on my story probably until summer. Until August. Till the next football season, I'm going to be posting. Woo, Super Bowl. Yeah, that's right. We just won it. All stinking year long, fam. Because we just ran it back, fellas. And this is an era. This is something special. This is something that we don't get to witness all the time. See, people are shocked. I think people hate us so bad. Well, because of Taylor Swift. But people hate us so bad also because, which, by the way, people hating us so bad, or people hating Taylor Swift so bad has made me like Taylor Swift. You guys hate Taylor Swift? Sweet. So then now I like Taylor Swift because all you guys hate her. Thank you. Yeah. But anyways, I forgot where I was going with that. Forgot where I was going. Yeah. So, oh yeah. Bear with me, fellas. I got a little ahead of myself. But people mainly hate us because the dynasty was right after the previous dynasty. Right after Tom Brady left the Patriots, went to the Buccaneers, we were beginning our dynasty. Patrick Mahomes. Literally. So there was no gap. There was no, who's the next guy? Da-da-da. Y'all already knew. And what happens is because I was that guy. I was that guy before. I used to be that guy. Oh, I hate Tom Brady. He's in the Super Bowl again, man. Somebody beat this guy, man. Hey, I can see anybody in the Super Bowl but Tom Brady. Anyways, now that's us, Chiefs Kingdom. That's right. Ow. You guys can. That's right. Now that's us. Now people are, I hate the Chiefs. Taylor Swift, all they do is show Taylor Swift on the camera, man. I don't have a good job, so I don't have any money in my pocket, so I'm going to be mad at Taylor Swift. And also, man, they're always in the Super Bowl. So, yeah. That's right. I used to be that guy. And looking back on that guy, it's pathetic. It's pathetic. So, that's right. But I don't know. This may have been a rant. guys. I don't know. You tell me. But anyways, man, to all the haters who hate the Chiefs, man, get used to it because we're gonna be here and be there for a long time. Right? All right. 49ers, I would have said, nice try, but you guys talk too much. So, just like, everyone else or the Eagles who, you haven't returned back to. So we take souls. That's what the Chiefs do. Oh, first time that this has ever happened, and the Chiefs have they're 2-14. They're wearing the red jerseys, and the white jerseys are 40-10, and the red jerseys are 10-40 or something like that. Guess what? We take souls. Chiefs takes people's souls. They took the Ravens' souls. First time Lamar Jackson's ever been to the AFC Championship, best team ever. Oh my God, juggernaut. Took their soul. 49ers hasn't been back to the Super Bowl. Oh, we got the best defense. Oh, Patrick Mahomes basic. Took their soul. It's what the Chiefs do. I'm going to start calling the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes the soul takers. Or what, soul reapers? Yeah, that's right. We got to come up with a name, guys. But that's about it, man. This may have possibly turned into somewhat of a rant, but guess what? It is what it is. And I'm Michael Chaos. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Help me help you. You know the spiel, and you know what it is with me. Yeah. This is the Arrow Podcast. That's all I got for you guys. Guys, bask in the greatness of the Chiefs, okay? Because it ain't going to end here. What did he say, fellas? What did he say, Chiefs Kingdom? He wants to three-peat. Never been done. Tune in next time, y'all.
We running out of time. 1-5, catch me in the end.